Yum! Hi everyone, Therese here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you my Burmese chicken curry with my crispy, flaky roti. So let's get started. So to make my roti, you will need 225 grams of plain flour, 50 grams of hot boiling water, another 50 grams of water, 50 grams of milk, 25 grams of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. So first up, I'm going to add the hot boiling water to my flour. Just mix it in, put it inside and mix like this. The reason why I'm using chopsticks is because the dough is going to be quite hot. So after that's mixed through, what I'm going to do is combine the milk and water, sugar and salt together. And give it a little stir. So far, I've heated up my milk and water mixture and I've just microwaved it just a little bit so it's lukewarm. And I've dissolved the salt and sugar together. Now I'm going to mix it in my flour. I'm going to mix it little by little so it becomes really nice homogenized. So once that's come together really nicely like this, I'm gonna get my hands in and start kneading for about 8 to 10 minutes. So, okay, now I've been kneading this for about 8 to 10 minutes and you can now see that it's really, really supple and smooth, just like a baby's bum. So now that my dough is really, really nice and supple, I'm going to now roll it out into a log and evenly divide it into 4 portions. Just like that, halve this again. So with each portion, I'm now going to roll it into a ball like so and pop it into a tray. Now that I've got 4 balls, I'm now going to pour oil over the balls to let them sit in the fridge for at least half an hour to 1 day. So the reason why we have oil poured over the balls is to help them stretch after it's rested. So next up, we're going to start making our curry paste for our Burmese chicken curry. So to that, to the blender, I'm going to put in 2 onions that's been roughly chopped, 1 tomato. I don't have any tomatoes, so I'm using just a handful of cherry tomatoes. A handful of coriander stems. Make sure you thoroughly wash them because they can get quite dirty, as well as 2 spring onions. Here I've got 4 cloves of garlic with a 2 centimeter piece of ginger that's been sliced up. 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of shrimp paste, also known as balachan. To this mixture, I'm going to put in some oil to really, really help blitz and emulsify the paste together. I'm going to blitz it now. So I'm now frying off the paste just on medium heat. This process will take around 10 minutes and you want to see oil rising up the top of the paste. Now I have my curry paste nicely fried off. To that, I'm going to put in around 900 grams of chicken thigh that's been nicely diced up. Just stir it around so the curry paste is nicely coating all the chicken pieces. Now that I've coated all the chicken with the curry paste, I'm going to now add some coconut milk, just enough that it covers all the chicken. You can now see the chicken is nicely covered with the coconut milk. I'm now going to let the chicken simmer for 30 minutes on probably about low to medium heat. After the coconut cream has cooked through, add 1 tablespoon of fish sauce for taste and spoon into a serving bowl. So now I'm going to start making my roti. My roti has been sitting in the fridge for around 1 hour and it's really nice and pliable. So now I'm going to stretch out my roti. So what I'm going to do now is to oil my bench, just like so, and spread the oil out really nicely, just like this. Ooh, massage it, massage it. Take one ball, and what I'm going to do is just spread it out just evenly. So what I'm doing is I'm using my palms to apply pressure onto the dough and stretching it out ever so slightly and gently on the edges of my circle. You know the dough has rested nicely when you can see that it's pulling away really nice and gently. So now what we're going to do is just ease the edges out, just like this. And keep on pulling until you can't pull anymore. So when that is stretched out really nicely, just like this, I have melted some clarified butter, also known as ghee. So now I'm just gonna douse it liberally, just like this. The reason why I'm using ghee is because I find that the butter flavor is a lot more intensified than just using regular butter. And it also gives a really nice, silky and flavorful flavor. So once that's done, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll it up just like this. And you don't have to be neat. We don't need to be really precious with this process, nor do we have to be really neat, because we will be coiling it and flattening it once again. So now that we have our log, I'm going to coil it just like this. Coil it, and then tuck the end right underneath itself. So that is one roti done. Put that onto the side, and I'm going to repeat the process again. So I've now coiled my roti and I've placed it back into my oil tray, where I will leave it to rest for another 20 minutes before I fry them. I'm just flattening it until it's about double in size, because we don't want the roti to be too thick. Otherwise, when we fry it up, the inside will be a little bit doughy. So we want to try and make it as flat as possible so it's really nice and crispy when we fry it. Now I'm going to be frying my roti. I'm just frying it on low heat because I don't want the roti to burn. Frying it gently, just like this. Now that I have my roti fried up, I'm going to clap it to separate all the crispy layers. How you do that is just basically scrunch it up. There we go. Now all the crispy layers are separated. And there you have it. Put it back on my plate. There you have it. Yum. So crispy. So buttery. So guys, we finished cooking my Burmese chicken curry and my roti. So what I've done here, I've just garnished it with a little bit of coriander leaves, and let's dig into it. Let's see how it is. Oh, that is really crispy. Can you hear that? That is really, really, really crispy. Mmm, yum. Let's try some bit with the curry. It's so good. Mmm. There's so much flavor, and the roti is just so crispy and so flaky. You can have this with rice, but this is just perfect with the roti. So there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed cooking this, and let me know how it goes for you. See you later. Can we go back? Do you like it? Yeah. Feel good?